My favorite moment as a Jasper was this year when we beat UNH. It was a team effort and it was probably the best we've ever played all together. And we were named the #1 upset in Division I lacrosse for the week. So it was a really big accomplishment for my team and myself.
Freshman year, it was probably my first collegiate game. We were playing against Army. I think we only won once beforehand. I got a chance to play in the whole second half. Rob Tedesco went down for a penalty. He wanted to take it, but Festa ended up scoring the penalty and we won 1-0. And to be on the field with all the celebrations at the end, it's probably my favorite moment.
Is sitting in locks with my teammates after practice and telling funny stories for hours and hours. We like to call it loafing. And the longest loaf session that on record is 4 hours. And my most favorite loafing session is when Kelsey LaCour talked about her cousin stealing a penguin from the zoo.
Winning our first MAC championship, just celebrating it on the court with our teammates, and it was just a great experience for everyone involved.
Was our sophomore year in the MAC championship when we won 3 games in one day and made it to the championship game against Iona.
Was when we beat Rider in the semifinals to make it to our first championship game appearance ever in our program history.
My freshman year, it was our MAC championships indoors, and we ended up winning. We beat Rider. It was our 18th straight indoor championship, and that was my first ever team championship, and it really felt great to be a part of a winning team and also for me to be able to contribute. It was electric on the track afterwards, and we just really did feel like a family, and that was great.
Scoring during my senior game was a good way to end my career.
This whole year, being the captain and one of the leaders on this team, I've seen everyone grow, both as being students and athletes, as well as just overall, we've gotten so much better this year compared to the past few years. We've placed the highest we've placed, I think, in 11 years at MACs, and just to see that, it's a good feeling for me, especially graduating. I know that in the future, all these guys are going to be successful in everything they do, and I look forward to seeing how they do.
Was definitely our semifinal game against Rider. We came to this program not even being able to make the playoffs, and just at that moment I finally realized, looking around at my teammates going into the locker room, that we got to where we wanted to be. So we didn't win that year, but I'll definitely be rooting for you guys next year to win that championship.
My funniest moment as a Jasper is every year we do something called Jasper Idol before our first road trip. We have some judges and we have some guys sing on the team. And then in the end, we have a rap battle between 2 of the finalists. And Adam Jenners completely tore apart Michael Fenninger to take it home. And then this year we did it, and we had quite a surprise from Anthony Finelli in his singing voice.
Too Late Cunningham was during the MAC tournament when we had a rain delay and had a dance-off with Sienna, and of course the Jaspers won.
We usually say Coach Grady don't get enough sleep, so we caught him sleeping on the bus in Cali. And it was pretty funny because we all got some pictures with him and stuff while he was knocked out sleeping. And I don't even think he knows still to this day, so it's pretty funny that we caught him sleeping.
Also, my freshman year, we were at the Rockies, which is, we go there for Saturday practices. And I had a backpack on, and one of the seniors was complaining about carrying her water bottle up the hill for the jog that we were doing. So I kind of did like a motion like this to be like, oh, like you can put your water bottle in my backpack. And she goes, really? And I went, yeah, that's fine. But apparently there was a little bit of a miscommunication because she jumped on my back, assuming that I was going to piggyback her up the hill to practice. So that was my funniest moment as a Jasper.
Would definitely take me back to freshman year. We were in the team room, and it was one of our early meetings in the spring. So everybody's turning their phones off, everything's on silent. Coach walks in, starts talking, and you hear Jimmy Rogers' phone goes off in the background, and this song's playing. Definitely never let him live that one down.
Was definitely at our away game against Albany, where our 2 teammates, Kristen, our goalie, and Taylor, our defender, somehow collided with each other. No one else in sight, and Kristen got a black eye. But the best part about it was she was presenting at a conference the next day, and we had to lie to her and say that she didn't look too bad. But sorry, Chris, you look pretty bad.
Coach Burke She's always talked to us about how she has bad knees, how her kneecaps have been broken.
She's an old lady.
Yeah, and so if we can do it, she can do it. So freshman year when we won in the first round of MACs, she came in the locker room, she ran in, and all of a sudden she just stops and drops it like it's hot in the middle of the locker room. So that was probably the funniest moment because she's always claimed she had bad knees.
She doesn't.
It was when we were running one day in Van Cortlandt Park, and as we were running along, a squirrel just came out running and ran into one of the girls, and we were all screaming because it was so disgusting.
What's it mean to be a Jasper? Being a Jasper has really been an honor to me. It's really great to represent your school each and every day. Every day we're kind of faced with new challenges that we have to overcome, and it really, how you go about that really defines you as a man to me.
Yeah, Manhattan College has really been like a second family to me, especially the guys on this team. You know, I've learned so many valuable things throughout my career here that'll definitely help me in the next chapter of my life.
Being a part of a community that everybody cares about the success of each individual.
I transferred here 2 years ago and was welcomed with open arms and just had amazing teammates, an absolutely amazing coaching staff, and just a great community to surround me with. And overall, just had a wonderful experience here at Manhattan College.
Definitely hard work, grit, determination, and being dealt with what you're given. We don't really have the best facilities, we don't really have the best things as other big D1 schools, but we make it work, and I'm pretty confident to say we compete with other big D1 schools, and we're definitely someone that is not taken lightly, and we're a great program. I'm really happy to be a Jasper.
It was an incredible experience. This athletic department is really something special, and it's really introduced me to my best friends on this team, and just an incredible sense of community throughout the whole athletic department. And it's just been an incredible 4 years wearing this jersey and representing Manhattan College.
It means everything to me because when I came here, Jasper Nation has helped change my life, especially winning 2 MAC titles, and the support of the students and the other student athletes was great here, and everybody. My experience has been great, and just want to thank everybody for my time here. Thank you.